So we saw the weigh-in yesterday. Unfortunately, the Nevada State Athletic Commission was stupid with the whole not letting these guys face off thing. Like I said, these two guys are professionals, man. They weren't going to mess up this fight and throw punches and whatnot. So horrible job by the Nevada State Athletic Commission. But these two guys did the best they could. You know, they were still jawing at each other, making the best of the situation, despite the commission's inability to have any type of common sense, unfortunately. But that's boxing. That's boxing, not a shock at all. But what surprised me was both guys coming in so heavy. Both of them for them. Fury, he said he was coming in at 270. When he said it, I'm kind of like, I don't know if he'll come in at 270, but he added all that weight. And most of the narrative after the weigh-in from the boxing experts was they were very afraid of 273 for Fury, which is understandable. I mean, a guy that wants to use lateral movement, wants to box for 12 rounds, you don't want that added weight per se. However, I was more concerned with Wilder coming in at 231. When Fury came in at 273, I was like, whoa. But he said he was coming in at 270, so I was like, okay. He said he was going to do that. It's some sort of plan. But when Wilder came in at 231, and I heard somebody say he was going to come in at 230 before, I think it was Max Kellerman. But when he came in at 231, which is 17 pounds over the previous Fury fight and his highest weight by far, I'm thinking to myself, why would he do that? Because he can punch at any weight. Wilder is a hell of a puncher at 210, 214. He can punch at any weight. And Wilder's a guy who uses a lot of unnecessary movement in the ring. Huge puncher, obviously, but he spends a lot of energy in doing it. So I don't think it serves him to come in 17 pounds more of muscle coming into this fight, to where if this fight does get to the middle rounds, late rounds, he's carrying around that extra muscle. I think it's more of a hindrance to him coming in 17 pounds over his normal weight than Fury coming in 17 pounds over the previous weight. I think it's more of a hindrance to Wilder. I just think that Fury will have it more in his head of how to be economical and just how to use his timing in the ring in order to carry that muscle throughout the fight. I don't know if Wilder's going to be able to do the same thing. We'll see. I'm not very concerned by either guy coming. I just think, like I said, these two guys are professionals. They know what they're doing. I think their camps knew what they were doing coming in. However, if out of the two guys, if I'm worried about one more than the other as far as weight, it's Wilder carrying that extra muscle. And like I said, it seemed needless to me because he can punch at 214. He showed that in the Fury fight, right? 214, he was punching great, and maybe he's thinking, oh, if I add this extra muscle, that I'll be able to get him out of there this time with the same punches than I did at 214. 231, 17 pounds of extra muscle will get him out of there. I just think, in my mind, it's do what got you there. Do what got you there. If you were doing this at 215, stay doing this at 215, right? But sometimes you can overthink things, and this could backfire on him, but it could also backfire on Tyson Fury coming in at 273. We'll see. I just love the mind games of this fight, and it's clear that both guys are coming in with a different strategy when they add weight this way. And it's clear to me when they add this weight that they're not doing it for no reason, man. This isn't a bodybuilding competition. To me, adding 17 pounds of basically muscle for both guys tells me that they mean business. So hopefully I'm right about that. But I'd be more comfortable with Fury coming in at 273 than Wilder coming in at 231. I didn't think he needed to do it. I think he was fine at 214. He's a huge puncher at 214 or 210. He would have been a huge puncher at 205. He's just a big puncher naturally. And I would assume see him continue to use that free motion, and sometimes that muscle can hinder that. We'll see. Let me know what y'all think. I'm out. Peace. See y'all tonight.